Hey guys, now let's work to find out the cube root of perfect cubes by prime factorization method. Alright, so as I go ahead, I'll explain you what is happening here. There are two ways of doing it. Alright, in between we'll also learn what is the divisibility test of 9 and 3 and why we do this. So be careful with this video. Alright, look at that. Here, to find the cube root of 216, I'm trying to find the cube root of 216. Now what I do here first is I try to break down 216 in prime factors. Now who are prime factors? Prime factors are these guys, the prime numbers 2, 3, and the next guy is 5, then 7, then 11, like 13, like 17. These guys are prime numbers. Alright, I need to express 216 in the product of these guys. Alright, so how do I go ahead with this? Well, the best thing I do is to make the question a little small. I'll try to divide this guy with 9 and see. Okay, so how sure am I can divide this guy by 9? So there is a test. The test is if I have 216, right, and I just add these guys like 2 plus 1 plus 6. I just added all the digits here. I find that, right? So what I get? 2 plus 1 plus 6 is 9. Can I divide 9 by 9? Yes, I can, right? Fine. So it means I can also divide 216 by 9. So I'll do that. So what I do is take 216 and take 9 and like how many times? Like 2 times like 18 and you get a 3, 6 and like 4 times like 36. See, I could divide 216 by 9. That's like 24 times. Or I can just write 216 is like what? 9 times 24. Okay, so that's a good guess. And we actually tested whether I can divide this guy by 9 or not. So after that, I could write this guy in terms of 9 times 24. So can I write 24 as like 6 times 4? Yeah, that's easy. We know that. Then what's the next thing? Can I write 9 in terms of prime factors? I can write 9 as 3 times 3, and I can write 6 as 3 times 2, and I can write 4 as like 2 times 2. Now look at that. I just broke it down into prime factors. I'll take this guy, put it here. So instead of cube root of 216, I will write that is 3 times 3 times 3 times 2 and 2 and 2. Now here, what I do is I try to form groups. And every group will have 3 similar or same numbers, like 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's my group. And another group, that's it. There are no extra things, right? Because this guy is a perfect cube. Once I form these groups, take this guy out. And I'll take one number, that's it. And take this guy out and take another number. That's it. So that would be the cube root of 216. That is 3 times 2 is 6. That is it. Now, if you don't want to do this, what is the other way of doing it? Let's check that. So what I do is, if I don't want to do the test of by 9, by 3, things like that, very simple, just go ahead with this guy and start dividing this, okay, with the prime factors. Let's start with the least prime factor, that is 2, the prime number 2. So go ahead, 2. Can I divide this guy by 2? Yes, that's like 1, right? As like 0 and 8. Okay. Again, divide this guy with 2. Because this guy is an even number, yes I can. So it goes like 54. Can I still divide this guy? Yes, 2. How many times? Like 2 and how much? 7. Got it. Now can I divide this with 2? No, I can't. Why? Because this guy is not an even number. So let's go with 3. 3, 9 and 3, 3 and 3, 1. So I just finished making 216 or writing this guy in terms of prime factors like 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's it, nothing much. I got the same thing here, right? After this is all the same thing. Just make groups and take the groups out. So this group comes out like this group comes out like this, and that's the cube root of 216. That's how it is.